Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is cut our board to length. And then when we're done with that, we'll measure and mark just like we did, and we'll cut our board to depth. We have a circular saw that we're going to use here, but we also want to recommend that you wear some sort of safety goggles for your eyes. So these are for Nally. Technically, my glasses count. And also ear protection, because it is going to be loud. You can do one of two things. If you have a table saw, that would be the best way to cut a straight line, but a lot of people don't. You might have a circular saw, maybe it's a plug-in one. This is a battery-powered one. I'm choosing this one at the moment because it's a little smaller, and Natalie's going to make our cut for us, so it'll be easier for her to handle. You could do it with a jigsaw. Jigsaws are hard to cut straight lines in a long strip like that, but there are a bunch of different ways to do it. Also, if you're any saw you're using, if you're not using a table saw, it's great to use a straight edge. So I'm going to show you how to strap one of these guys on, because what you can do then, Natalie, is when we get the straight edge clamp down, you can put the fence, this is called the fence right here, right up against here, and that will help give you a nice straight cut, okay? If it wobbles a little bit, it's not a big deal. We can fix it with sanding it later, but you want to try to get it as straight as possible. One of the things you need to figure out, though, if you're using a circular saw or even a jigsaw and a straight edge, is can we put this straight edge right on the line? No. We have to measure back from the edge of our fence that's going to ride on the straight edge to the edge of our blade so that we get this position in the right spot. I'll measure back this way. Yes, 1.25 inches. So, what we need, you got tape, this is your tape. You need to make 2 marks one on each side that are 1.25 inches away from that line. Now here's a trick. When you're trying to measure something like this, if you pull it out so you can stick your tape measure flat to the table, just pick a number like 14. So we need to go 1.25 inches past 14, so we go to 15.25. And then, can I mark that one because I can reach? What did we say, 15.25? 15.25. Then we just need to line our straight edge up to those 2 marks. That one there, that one there, and then clamp it. We're going to use some quick clamps, which are great. They're super handy. If you don't have quick clamps, one thing you can actually do is just use a regular board as your straight edge, as long as it's got a straight piece. And you can just take a couple screws and screw it right to the deck. It'll put a little hole in it, but the laminate's going to cover that up. So if you don't have clamps, you can use some screws. You remember how these work? No? All we're going to do is slide it there, like that. Got it? Are we still on our line? Awesome. And I will do this one. I'll do this one upside down here so you can see. Are we on our line? Yes. Perfect. You just squeeze that tight. All right, then we're going to come around side and cut actually back this way so it's lined up right.